Hey guys, so here I am again. Said I was gonna make a review for this camera that I got for my FRS. I put the link for this one in the description. It was like $24 from China through eBay. Right now the park lights are off, so I just want to give an image of that. But right now it does have a built-in night vision, which I was kind of skeptical at first. But it actually works pretty good because it is pretty pitch black. Let me show you real quick. So I'm outside my car and I'm looking right behind it, and as you can see, you can't see anything at all. I placed the box about 8 feet away, and that's what this is right here. So here's what it looks like with the park lights on. Right now it's not in reverse. It's just wired to a 12-volt source. But you can see here, you can see the box here, and you can see this white part here is actually the label on the box. And this is, even though the park lights are on, it's not really helping the things. This is all the built-in night vision, which I think is pretty great. I haven't actually got to check it out without being set up to my reverse, but I set up this way so that way you can put it on a switch if you want to. But it does work pretty great. You can actually see the box very clearly. You can actually see the traffic behind it. This camera actually is surprisingly pretty good. While it was apart, because you do have to take it apart to install it, I'll show you that later. I had my fist completely closing the camera, and I was still able to see it. I put it underneath my seat, and you can still see it. So the built-in camera, built-in night vision actually is pretty good. Here's the reverse. See, it kind of does shine it up a little bit more. Clearly see the box now. That's without the reverse. Still very visible. And like I said, you can't. It is pitch black over here. I have LED, so you can see the box now. So is it? So it's about not 8 feet. It's probably about 5 feet, 6 feet or so. Not about 5 feet. But without the reverse lights, on, you can't even see. You can't even see with the park lights. So it is pretty dark. It's pretty dark outside. So this camera, I think, is definitely worth for $24. You could probably get it in the United States for more than that. I wanted to be cheap. I wasn't in a rush to get it, so I put the I let it come from China, but I'll put some still images up. But this camera seems to work pretty great. I'm gonna record the rest of this video tomorrow. That way I can show you more about the camera itself in daylight. But I did want to see this night. Wanted to really show out the night vision part of it, which, like I said, I was skeptical at first on how great it actually worked, but yeah, it works pretty great so far. So here's the camera from the daylight. The same box is positioned about 5 feet away or so, just like last night. That's with the park lights off, and this is with the park lights on. It's not that about this bright outside. Here's the box. So as far as the night vision, it definitely works really great for as small as it is. As far as the quality, you can probably see the lines right now from the LCD, but it actually looks really clear for the quality. So this camera overall, I definitely recommend it. It's a pretty good camera. Let me go show you the camera itself. So dirty right now, but so here are the 4 LEDs for the night vision. One thing that does need to happen is that it does need to come apart. There's screws right next to the camera, right there, and right there. I had to also take off the trim panel here. This had to come off. The camera came apart, and then it came through. Here's the back. The trunk release had to be undone with the 2 bolts here for the 8mm. There's also one here and then one on this side. The way I ran mine is I cut the grommet, taped it off, ran the cable here, and then ran it back over here and taped it off, ran it through the top, the trunk inside of it, through here. There's a cover that they sell that you can kind of buy that covers all this up. I'll probably get that eventually, but that center garnish definitely had to come off. And there's the camera right there. It's, like I said, it definitely works pretty great. Definitely recommend it to anybody who wants to add that reverse camera to their FRS, BRZ, GT86. I'll put the link on the description for the exact same one that I bought. I believe it came from China, but there it is.